1. Trey White is not a trash talker. When the Buffalo Bills selected Tre'Davious White in the first round of the 2017 NFL Draft, they knew they were getting a mature player. Trey wore the famous number 18 at LSU, which is reserved for players that display leadership on the field but also set an example off the field. Since joining the NFL, Trey has been nothing but a professional. The rookie recently appeared on the Howard Simon Show on Bills' flagship station WGR Sports Radio 550 to discuss the upcoming season. Throughout the NFL, trash talking has been a part of the game. Some players often are very vocal in the battles and have no problem voicing their opinion. Tre'Davious White is not one of those players. "I just don't do it. I've never been the guy to talk trash," White said. "I just want to play. I really love the game of football and I love competing. That doesn't come with talking for me. I just want to play." Oftentimes at the professional level, players will provoke their opponents and attempt to get in their heads. White explained his plan to handle this. "Yeah, I'm going to keep that same game face mode. So, if a guy catches a 20-yard explosive play on me, then I'm going to have the same facial expression as I did if the guy catches a 20-yard pass on me, or if I get an interception. I'm going to have the same facial expression, so he'll never know what I'm thinking or how I'm feeling. He'll never show it," said White. Coming into the professional ranks is no easy task and sometimes can be quite a challenge for players. White has shown the maturity in the early stages of his career and knows the type of professional he aims to become. Body language is a big deal, and if guys read that you have bad body language or if you're overexcited, it's just another way that they can attack you. "I've always learned to just have that same facial expression," White said. 2-3 Bills make list of best all-time RBs. It's no secret that the Buffalo Bills have a rich history of running backs within the franchise. Bleacher Report's Mike Tanier recently wrote a column ranking the best running backs in history. 3 Bills made the very impressive list of NFL players. Tanier had LeSean McCoy ranked at 22nd overall in his list. McCoy joins Frank Gore and Adrian Peterson as one of the only 3 current players to make the list. Here is a little of what Tanier had to say about the Bills' current running back. "McCoy is like Barry Sanders in many ways. He's an outstanding shake-and-bake runner, always stuck in some hinky offense. Like Sanders, he's an offbeat dude, though in a different way, and despite the highlights, he's easy to overlook when his teams are not winning." Next on his list came former Bills running back Thurman Thomas at number 12 overall. Thomas is the Bills' leading rusher in the history of the franchise with 11,938 yards and 65 touchdowns. The running back had a Hall of Fame career and rightfully deserves to be on this list. But Tanier has former Bills running back O.J. Simpson ranked ahead of him on this list at number 8 overall. Simpson comes in at number 2 overall in Bills history for rushing yards with 10,183, but did so in only 112 games. Simpson was a dominant force in the early days of the NFL, and here is what Tanier had to say about him. "Simpson was a household name because of his collegiate exploits long before he landed in Buffalo. He dragged the Bills back to relevance. He changed expectations for franchise running backs at the college and pro level, paving the way for the great I-formation runners of the 1980s and beyond. He was as beautiful to watch as any running back ever to play, graceful, agile, determined and effortlessly swift." 3 PFF LeSean McCoy elite at forcing missed tackles. Pro Football Focus recently took to the Twitter account displaying infographics that show the league's best running backs at forcing missed tackles. McCoy has proven to be a shifty running back whose style causes a lot of missed tackles. PFF has McCoy tied at number 3 on the list with 61. They had David Johnson come in first with 71, J.A.J.E. at second with 63, and then McCoy tied alongside Le'Veon Bell with 61. That is good company to be in. If McCoy can keep it up, he is in line for another big season. His play style and versatility has allowed him to be the feature back in multiple different schemes and has set him up with a career of success.